Here we go. Welcome back, episode 2 of the Talkin Bout podcast with old Sean, Vaughn, and Stiggs. How we doing today, boys?
Well, that just kind of threw me for a fucking ringer, bud.
Why?
Because I fucking introduced last time.
So yeah, and I introduced this one.
It just threw me out for a ringer.
And then
You're
old
doing
Stiggsy
great.
can do old episode 3.
I'll do episode 3.
Fuck, I don't know how that's going to be, but Jesus Christ.
I think it works out. How we doing today, boys? Everyone doing good?
I'm doing good today. Doing good. Sitting here drinking some beer. Got the heaters hooked up in the garage, so it's not freezing fucking balls out here right now.
The old triple heater setup.
The electric heaters work pretty good.
They do.
The only other thing I would say is because they're radiant heaters, throw like a fan in front of them.
Yeah. Well, we've got 2 fans, so we might be able to move them around or something. Or fuck it. I mean, if we need to move them around, we'll move them
I don't
around.
mind it though. I think it's good.
Yeah, it's not bad at all in here.
It's definitely better than the last time we recorded. It was pretty cold.
A little chilly.
A little chilly.
Very, very, very chilly.
Pretty chilly on old New Year's too.
Yeah. It was definitely chilly on old New Year's. I mean, even though we were all together on New Year's.
We were.
Sticks, you want to talk about New Year's? Like what happened on New Year's for you, bud, or what?
So we're coming over to Old Sean's, you know.
What time did you guys get here though?
What, about 11:30 maybe?
I'd say about 10:30. 10:30.
No,
11.
Yeah.
Didn't you say you got here? Your arrival time was like 11:04 or some shit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Because something like that.
Because we got here. We came in the garage, and by the time we went in the house, it was like 11:45, 11:50.
Yeah, because Brittany wouldn't let us in the house because Marley was trying to sleep. She's trying to get Marley to sleep.
Yeah,
well,
woke
because we went to Dave & Buster's before, so Marley was tired, and she was trying to get her to sleep. So we had to sit out in the garage. Unfortunately,
how was the old Dave & Buster's?
Dave & Buster's was pretty cool, man. Like honestly, so Dave & Buster's has got a deal where I think it's kind of some like false advertisement. So like if you get a card and you load it with like 330 tokens or something like that, and you pay an extra $7, then it'll go to like 400 or some weird thing like that.
Yeah.
It's weird, but it has to be a brand new card. But it's not. It's weird too because the guy explained it to us, but like you don't get the 330 plus like the 340. Like I assumed if you paid the extra $7, you got 340 fucking tokens. Right. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. So you go from like one number to the next number. So like you pay an extra $7 fucking for really not much. I mean it's
10 tokens.
No, I mean it's still good. It was more than 10. It was like I want to say it was like 70 or 80. Like it was still a pretty good. It was still a pretty good deal, but it just like I assumed that you were gonna have fucking like 600 tokens.
Yeah,
right.
But yeah, no, it was pretty good, dude. I hit a couple jackpots there.
A couple of the old jackpots,
dude. You know, like the the old carnival game where you gotta hit the fucking
the whack-a-mole.
Not necessarily the whack-a-mole.
The like the strength test. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you hit the thing and it goes up and hit ding. Whatever.
Yeah.
So I did that. Like Ryder started doing it. And for those of you guys who remember, Ryder's my oldest son. Ryder was doing it, and he was like, "Dad, I can't get it. I can't figure it out. And he was like getting 10 and like 70, yada yada yada, whatever. So I go over there first time, ding, it goes up, and this is all LED, obviously. I mean, because it's all fucking games.
Well, yeah, it's all digital, so they can rig it.
Exactly. So hit it, goes up. Like we're like 4 or 5 from the top. So I think I got like 40 tickets. Okay. So not bad. Do it again. Got 10 this time, but I was like 2 from, but I was 2 from the top.
Oh,
so this is where
up. The closer you are to the top, the less.
Yeah, so this is where it fucks you. This is where it fucks you. Like in the middle of it, there's 100 tickets, but then it spaces out like 10, and then it goes like maybe 50, and then 10 again, and then 70 or whatever. So
and then
like,
the top is the jackpot.
Top's the jackpot, right?
So it goes up like 10, 50. Hundreds in the middle, then
give or take
back down to 50, back down to 10, then jackpot.
Give or take. I mean, it's all a bunch of random numbers. Like there's no like true scheme behind it.
Besides hitting the jackpot.
Exactly. So, but anywho, so then like the third one, I'm like, dude, I'm fucking destined to get this, right? Like I'm gonna get this motherfucker. And I'd figured it out. Like I'd remembered, like I mentally made a mental note of where I was gonna, hit the fucking button, right? So I hit it, and it's this fucking huge mallet, dude, and it's just all soft and plushy and shit. So like you just gotta figure it out. So I hit it, and the motherfucker went straight up, dude, and hit the jackpot. I looked over at Brittany, and I looked over at her, and she's like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, no, I just hit the jackpot. And Ryder's like, oh my God, how did you do that? I said, bro, it's just all mental, like, you know?
See, my first thing, I just would have whacked the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, hard as I fucking could.
Oh, yeah. I'd have give me a 5-pound sledge, bud.
Does it go up and then come back down with your strength?
It will. So, like, if you hit it too hard, you'll go up
And then go back
And
down.
and then come right back down.
Ah,
Mhm.
see, that's where it fucks you. It's not like the carnival game where you just
No.
got to try and hit the ding at
Well,
the top.
Well, see, and here's the problem with the kids, man. Like, they haven't figured it out yet. Like, they want to go to Dave & Buster's and just play, like, the fucking stupid games. And I'm
No,
like,
you got
God,
to get the ones that get you tickets.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, guys, you gotta fucking play the games for the tickets.
The number one game for tickets is the old Star Trek, where you drop the coins in and it pushes
So-
the cards off.
That is a good one, yeah.
So funny thing about that is there's a SpongeBob one there now too, right?
Okay.
And it's just it's literally like the old coin pusher, right?
Yeah.
And Brittany fucking spent, I swear to God, 95% of her time there,
Oh yeah, I will too.
and then she's just like, and just ding, 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 ding. I'm like, God damn. And she's like, well, she won 2 of the little cards. There's little cards in there.
and you scan them
And
or
they're
something.
worth points.
They're
yeah.
worth 50 tickets.
But if you get the whole
That's
set,
not that bad though.
like the Star Trek one, if you get the whole set, it's worth like, I don't fucking know, like 10,000,
Really?
something like that.
Was it like collectibles or whatever? Like, oh,
Like,
here's the
you
Star Trek ship, and
yeah,
this is a character, this is
you
a character.
collect like all
Yeah.
the characters, and then I think maybe a ship, so you have the whole crew in the ship that they're on, and it's worth like, I don't think it's worth 10,000, but
Right.
it's worth a lot more than just each card individually.
Right.
Well, and that's how it is with, I think, with the SpongeBob. It's like you got SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Squidward, I think Mr. Krabs or something. Like there's like 5 or 6 cards. But if you collect them all, yeah, I know. Give me your money. If you collect them all, I think they're all worth 50 tickets each. But if you collect them all, then I think you get a bigger price.
It's probably like 1,000.
Well, and like so, like I won the jackpot on that, and then do you guys know like they used to do like the actual tickets, and they'd fucking ball them up.
Yeah. And with like a little rubber band.
band,
Yeah.
or they
use
tape
the
them
claw
up.
to get 'em
Mhm.
out.
So now over in the back corner, like towards like the meeting rooms or whatever, like where they have parties and shit,
Mhm.
they have those, but it's not the tickets balled up. It's the fucking big like diagonal fucking like they're huge. And it says like 500 tickets, 200 tickets, or whatever. It's the same concept, but it's like a life-size fucking claw machine. going
Oh
on
yeah,
there.
like the one at is it Great Times where it's like the giant fucking thing, and you can get the big like rubber balls. And
But it's not
shit.
even that. But it's all tickets. It's all it's
right.
It's all
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
tickets instead of like
So it's like a
toys and shit.
it's like a diamond thing, and it's all plastic, and that's how you get it. So I went over there and played first time, missed it, fucking set up one perfectly. And I was like, all right, I'm going again. And it's like 13 or 14 tokens of fucking.
Golly.
Yeah, it's like 14 tokens of fucking try.
Well, because they probably know that they can't rig that one.
No, I mean, well, you can.
Yeah, because
but-
you get a win every 15 times
Right.
because the claw doesn't close all the way.
Well, the claw closes, but the fucking thing is they're all plastic, so it's hard to fucking
Just
grab
slick
them.
as shit.
right.
They're slick. So I go over there and I do it, and Harper's over there playing like the water races or whatever, and I fucking put it down, grab it, come up with fucking 1,250 tickets.
Wouldn't that get you 2 Hershey Kisses and a fucking
Buddy.
Fun Dip packet?
No kidding.
I didn't get anything. I've got over like almost 7. I have 2 cards, and I have almost $7,000 in or not 7,000. Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
I have almost 7,000 tickets, and Brittany ended up getting like she got 2,000 or 3,000 that time, just this past time that we went to.
From the
Just
coin
saving
pusher.
tickets.
And that's why I told. Well, that's why I told the kids. Like, man, they're like, they want to spend them all right then and there. And I'm like, guys, just wait.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
point if you're just gonna get some piece of candy and like some shitty little fucking thing. Like when when Caitlin took me for, I think it was my 19th birthday, we just went there, just us, and I spent them all fucking right then and there, and I got like some candy and like this little fucking rubber band gun, which it's cool. I could fucking shoot you pretty hard with it, and it's a rubber band, so it don't exactly feel the greatest.
Right.
But I mean, if you save up, you could get like the fucking VR thing for, I think it's like 15,000 tickets or something
Well,
for
like,
the
they
VR.
gotta-
I think
headset.
they're more than that.
They got a PlayStation 5 there for
It's like
Probably 50,000.
160,000 tickets.
Yeah.
Jesus, you might as well just fucking buy a PS5 at that
Yeah, it
point.
just depends.
Well,
Depends
I've
on how lucky
heard-
you can get. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, that's true. And plus, if you go to Dave & Buster's maybe like once a month and, just spend.
30, 40 bucks.
Right. And then
Yeah.
at one
mean-
point, you can just get a PS5.
I mean,
and
don't
but
get
then-
me don't get me wrong. I just spent like fucking $200-300 for fucking 5 kids.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Could have damn near bought them a PS5 for the same price of that.
Yeah.
And they would probably have just as much fun with one.
It's fine. We got a virtual reality in there for Callan for his birthday. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Rachel got him that.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't opened it up yet. Back onto it, Sticks. Well, your New Year's, your New Year's didn't end too fucking well, did it?
It wasn't the greatest, wasn't the worst. So,
well, we all went inside, and I think that's where it
Yeah.
really happened because we started drinking out here in the garage.
yeah.
And then Brittany was like, "Oh yeah, you guys can come inside," because Marley was awake, and because I mean, dude, Marley fucking loved Dave and Buster's. I had her in the old fucking Hangover
That's what
baby
she's
carrier.
saying, yeah.
Dude, had her in the old Hangover baby carrier, and Marley was just fucking flailing her arms, fucking kicking, and she was just like looking around at all the fucking lights, going crazy, just like just going nuts,
she was
bro.
fucking overstimulated as shit.
So
There's
yeah,
fucking 30,000 flashing lights, fucking all kinds of people. Yeah,
Right.
she probably didn't know what to do.
right. Well, then, yeah, because like I said, Brittany said we could come in because we're all out here chilling in the garage where we do the podcast at.
Right.
And I think we were starting to watch the Nashville. I think we were watching the
think
Nashville
so.
one because Desiree said something about it, and she was like,
Jelly Roll was
"Yeah,
performing.
Jelly Roll,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
overrated. Jelly Roll, fucking
Jelly,
overrated.
see,
I like
that's
him.
the thing though. Everybody knows the new Jelly Roll, the country singer.
Nah.
Me and Sean, we know the Jelly Roll with the Lil White.
Yeah,
No
that's-
Filter 2, that was a fucking
That's
album.
the old hood.
That was a
rat.
good
Talking
album.
about this
bud.
is my smoking song.
Ooh.
It's a good one.
That is a good
It's a
one.
great one. If you guys need a good listen, hit up the old "This Is My Smoking Song." Like you might feel like a crackhead after you're done
That
listening
one's
to
good.
And also anything by Blind Fury.
but anything but Blind Free.
That
So
motherfucker
going back
can
to it, we
rap.
came inside. We came inside for New Year's, and we were all sitting in there in the living room. I barely got the kids their drinks in time. We got the kids we got sparkling ice. It's fucking like sparkling lemonade because we didn't get any Welch's shit.
Talking
Yeah.
about at the buzzer beater, I
Dude,
will say.
I just got to say one thing.
11:59:57. I'm pretty sure. Is
Nah, I think it might have been 1 second to go. I'm not gonna lie.
11:59:59.
Yeah.
Another best song on the Jelly Roll and Lil White album. Problem with it. That song.
That's a good one.
You just can't be upset when you hear
No,
that
it used
song.
to be bumping.
There's
know?
one that I know by him, but we can continue the conversation elsewhere.
Yeah.
So-
But there's another one by
Sticks,
him.
I think you went pretty hard though on New Year's Eve.
Well, I was
Jesus,
drinking.
no kidding.
I was drinking the Captain and Sprite because it'll get you right. You know,
Jesus.
it wouldn't be a saying if it wasn't true.
Wrong.
And then took a few drinks out of old Vonnie's, the fucking Jaeger and root beer.
Top tier.
No,
The old Jaeger barrel bud.
By the
think-
way, you left your root beer here. It's out there.
Oh, I did?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's technically Sticks' anyway. He
Yeah.
bought it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, just so then your root beer's out there because
Okay.
Desiree left her Trulies and the dogs tried to like eat the box of the Trulies.
Dogs getting fucked up on the
I
old
don't know.
Trulies?
I fucking come out here the other day and the fucking box is torn to shreds. Damn near. It was pretty fucked up when I gave it to you last night, wasn't
Yeah.
it? So
But took a few drinks out of that, and then Vaughn broke out. What was it? The blue
Blackberry.
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 fucking old smoky
Moonshine.
moonshine.
I think that's what really did me in. I think that's what got me. Because I took a big swig and then handed it to Sean. And then you took a drink, Sean.
Yeah.
Handed it back to me. I took another drink. Went to hand it to Vaughn. Vaughn wasn't paying attention. So then I took a real big fucking drink out of it. And then by that point, I handed it back to Vaughn.
Now, mind you, for all the listeners here, Sticks was probably, what would you say, Vaughn? Probably like a 16-ounce cup
For what?
for his drinks that he was making.
Yeah, I'd say so.
16, maybe 24 ounce. Not even
20,
that big.
6
20 at max.
16 to 20,
Okay.
somewhere around there.
So somewhere around that. 3/4 of it was fucking
No,
Captain.
And then he took a drink and he's like, no, added more Sprite. Took a drink, added more Sprite. Like,
Legitimately-
yeah, no shit. You fucking put the whole bottle of Captain in a
Ooh,
I think-
bottle.
and either way, drink was good.
I think at one point in time it was 7/8 fucking Captain to Sprite.
Dude, it might have been 99 out of 100 Captain. I don't know a bigger fraction
Fucking
than 7/8, so that's the
Jesus.
highest I could go.
I mean, I don't
Anyway,
know.
15 16ths.
Yeah.
I'm drinking for results,
30
not
seconds.
for the taste, bud. All right.
Yeah, that's why I drink fucking Jaeger.
If I was drinking for the taste, I'd get fucking margaritas and all that bullshit.
I mean, I'll drink some margaritas. I like some
Disgusting.
margaritas.
I hate
mean,
tequila.
margaritas are good.
Cayman Jacks are pretty good.
Cayman Jacks are
Okay,
good.
okay, I will say for them being tequila, Cayman Jack
I'll
isn't
fuck
bad.
with
And they're not
But I do not like tequila.
they're not badly priced either.
No.
No, I think it's like the standard, like around $20 for the
It's like-
case of them. That's
It's like
the
$24 for
Yeah.
for a case of them.
that's a pretty standard price for
Yeah.
like the mixed drinks you get in a case.
All I'm saying
Yeah.
is you drink fucking all 20 of them bitches, you're fucked up.
Or
Yeah,
you
we
get
were,
the 6-pack of the glass bottles.
Yeah.
I'm not a big glass bottle guy. I was drinking them last night,
Disappointed.
Disappointed.
Well, so Vaughn, you ended up leaving early. What time did you guys? I think you guys
We
left
didn't leave
at, like,
early, but we left at like 2:30.
you were the first ones to leave.
Well, yeah, but she
Yeah.
had to work at 10 o'clock the next morning.
Well, she
That's
told
why
you. She told you that you could stay.
And you pussed out.
You pussed out.
she said I could stay.
And Vaughn right now is in quotations.
Yes.
Okay. He didn't want to upset his girlfriend.
No,
We
there's no
understand
reason
that.
to. She had to work early. It was already
Yeah.
2:30. It's not like we were cutting out at 11:30.
No.
If she was trying to leave at 11:30. She could have left by
Because
herself.
the kids all went to bed because they were being fucking rambunctious. Said, "Fuck it, you guys go to bed." You left. We stayed and drank. Oh, that's bad.
Whoa.
Drank a little bit, and then Brittany ended up going to bed, and we.
I think Brittany went to bed not too long after Vaughn.
After
and
Vaughn
Caitlin
left, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
we kind of started the trend there.
Yeah. Well, then
Yeah.
Brittany's like, "I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed." Well,
She had to work the next day, didn't she?
no. We all had New Year's Day off. It's paid
Yeah.
holiday, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Fucking dumbass.
Yeah, because she doesn't work she works at a hospital, but not at an ER
Right.
where they have to be open.
Right. So then, Vaughn, or not Vaughn, Sticks, when we were out there, like, I mean, I could kind of feel myself kind of nodding a little bit. But, like, you ended up leaving, and you're like, I got to go to the bathroom. And you were
Yeah.
gone for a good period of time.
Oh, well, that's what Desiree was saying last night at dinner. I didn't know you were in the bathroom for that long.
I didn't either.
So I went to the bathroom, and I could tell I was like, I need to puke. And it was like, I'm praying to the Lord.
I need to get it
like,
out.
praying to the Lord. I'm like, either let me do it now or let me get home because I don't want to have to pull over.
Right.
Well, I
Yeah,
wasn't
that's-
driving.
or
no way
or
I was.
pull or puke in my house and then have to clean it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
if
would've
you
felt like a
puke, you
piece of
clean
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Point
Yeah.
blank, period.
I mean, I wouldn't feel bad, but just, yeah, you just got to clean it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clean that
So-
shit up.
I puked, came back in there.
And you got it all in the toilet successfully.
I did get it all in the toilet. Head might have been like in the fucking toilet, but I was like, I don't want to clean this shit
Hey,
up.
you're
Making sure I got it in there.
be glad that fucking Ryder cleaned that toilet a couple days prior, or like that day, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Imagine you go to puke and there's fucking skid marks in it.
dude,
It would have been what it was, bud.
I'm out. Is what it is.
this is what it is at that point in time. Well, because
Mhm.
I remember you guys leaving, and did you go back in there and puke too before you left?
Yeah, so
Because I fell asleep.
So I puked, came back in there,
Uh-huh.
and you were like right on the verge, and then you fell asleep, and me and the old lady were talking a little bit, and she's like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "Yeah, let me go back to the bathroom real quick."
Oh my god.
So I was like,
second
I
trip.
don't think I got it all out.
Jesus.
So I go back to the bathroom, and I think I puked again, and then
Think.
I fell asleep.
Yeah,
I
You
either
fell
fell-
asleep in the bathroom?
I
Yeah.
fell asleep like arms crossed on the toilet
Yeah.
seat, head down.
I didn't know this until the next day when we talked
So-
about it.
I mean, yeah, obviously I didn't either.
Had
I was already
fucking
asleep.
Or
No
no.
clue.
No, I fell asleep on the toilet with my head in it, fucking thinking I was getting ready to throw up
Yeah.
again. And then the old lady woke me up, and she's like,
How'd she
"Come
wake you
on."
up?
I don't know. I just remember waking up and her.
Oh, I
being like,
thought she had dumped the fucking water on you and it woke you up.
No, not yet.
Jesus
So-
Christ.
So she wakes me up, and then she's like, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just give me a second." And then I, of course, fall back asleep.
Talking about just give me a second.
That's a
And then
bad
she
one.
woke me up again, and that's when I threw up the second time. But I could tell, like at that point, like it was out of my system.
Yeah, you know when it's out of your system.
Because I was like, I definitely need to do it at least one more time,
Right.
And
So
then-
the ride home's not too bad.
and then I'll be good. And then threw up, fell back asleep, and then she woke me up. I think it was the third or fourth time.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I fell asleep and she woke.
Now,
me
mind you,
up.
I was fucking passed out by this
Yeah.
time. I was fucking gone. I was in the. I hit the. I mean, you guys know. I hit the
Yeah.
recliner. Sometimes it's fucking over.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
It's
Yeah.
over.
Done. See ya. Aaron
So-
Hernandez gone forever.
Hepatitis. See you later.
So I get up and she's like, "Well, I need to go out to the garage and grab my purse." I think
Something. No. The
Something.
cooler. The cooler was outside the
Yeah.
house. It wasn't in the garage because we moved
she
him
had to come,
outside.
and I was like, "You go do that. I'm just gonna stay here by the door, ready." Well, I ended up laying down on the ground because I'm like, "Well, I'm not fucking standing here like a dumbass." So I just
Like it's
laid
gonna
down
take her
on the
fucking
ground.
2 hours to go get the fucking
Okay.
cooler.
Now,
When
mind you,
you're-
you can walk from that side of the house to the other side of the house less than 10 seconds. 5 maybe max.
Either way, when you're that drunk, feels like they're taking forever.
In eternity.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So I laid down, and then she comes in there, and she leans over me, and she's like, "Are you ready?" and water. I didn't know where it came from, but water just all over the front of me. And she thought it was her Stanley. So she sets her Stanley down and she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, here, come on. And goes to like help me up. Dumps water on me again, even more. It's all over my fucking face, all over the hoodie. And it's freezing cold because the water was coming out of the backpack cooler.
Yeah, ice,
Full
of
of
ice.
ice.
It's been chilling
Yes.
all night. And mind you, that
Jesus,
that backpack cooler was outside too.
Yes. It woke me right the fuck up. At this point,
No
Sticks is
shit.
up. And I told her, I said,
Six is ready to go to work.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I told her, I was like, just go out to the car. I'll meet you out there. Because I'm like, I'm fucking soaking wet. And I grabbed the paper towels because I'm like, great. Now I got to fucking dry Sean's floor because it's got fucking water all
I
over
just blame
it.
the kids.
Yeah, you could have
So
just
you
not
should've
said
just done
anything.
that.
If you just wouldn't have said
You
anything.
just didn't want the
or
kids to
clean-
get yelled at.
Yeah. Because
Fuck
if the
them
bathroom
kids.
would have been wet, if the bathroom floor would have been wet, old Sean would have fucking
Yeah,
freaked.
no kidding. You in the fucking bathroom floor.
Yeah,
But-
probably.
So I dried the floor up. Someone's right crock was fucking spotless because there was water all
Is
over
that
it.
the fucking right crock you guys were talking about last night? That's what you meant?
Because I think
What color was the crock?
I think it was glittery. I remember it being
That's
like
gotta be
glittery
Harper's.
or
I
colorful.
imagine.
And when you're fucked up, glittery looks like water. So
Right.
I mean, I wiped that motherfucker. I wiped the bottom of it, wiped out the inside, wiped the top, everything, to where I knew that
shit.
motherfucker was dry.
He's like, holy shit, why is there still water on this thing?
I was.
Motherfucker's just fine.
I was like, God damn, I did not realize she dumped this much water. But got it all cleaned up, got in her car, and by that point it was warm, so thank God.
Right.
Hell yeah, I can't complain there.
And we start heading home, and I think, yeah, there was a bag in there from the gas station because we had stopped at the gas station on the way.
Did you
to
puke
get-
in that fucking bag too on the
I
way home?
puked a little bit in the bag, but it
Jesus.
wasn't like a, I need to puke. It was like
Kinda-
getting the shit out of my nostrils and
Yeah.
that feeling off the back of my
Oh,
throat.
yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah,
like,
getting that like acidy feeling.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was good. We went home. I was smart because I laid the old shorts on the bed because I knew.
Mhm.
Put the shorts on the bed because I'm like, I know I'm going to be pretty tipsy.
Fuckered by the time you get home.
Little fuckered up. And then undressed, put the old shorts on.
Pass
Remember
the
to
fuck out.
plug the phone in.
There you
That's
go.
a good one.
Yeah.
That's
Passed the fuck out.
so obviously you weren't that drunk then if you remember to plug the
No.
old phone in.
No.
No. And we got home and the old lady's like, well, I got to go brush my hair. And I was like,
Okay, go
I'm
brush your
going-
hair.
I'm-
I'm laying
I'm
fucking
going to
down. Yeah.
like, I'm fucking,
It's past my bedtime.
yeah.
Way
no,
past my
no,
bedtime.
that was last night.
Oh.
That was last
Oh,
night.
speaking of last night, I mean,
Yeah.
that kind of segues into the next thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
Old happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Callan. Happy birthday to you. Woo. Big 1-1.
1-1. He's one more year into the double digits. You know, it was funny though. So we went out to dinner last night, and
Callan's choice.
Callan's choice, and
Twin Peaks.
yeah,
Yeah.
for an
Yeah.
11-year-old boy, why do you guys think he chose Twin Peaks?
Because he saw great racks at Twin Peaks. Hey, wise words from the old Callan.
Talking about last night when we went, dude, when all those women came over to take that picture with him last night,
He was fucking ecstatic.
Bright red.
motherfucking dude, his fucking face was beat red, dude. Beat fucking red. And he's just sitting there fucking smiling from fucking ear to ear. I'm like, dude, what are we doing, son? So I don't know if you guys noticed this. I don't know if you saw the picture or not.
The one Brittany put on Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it.
So
Oh, yeah.
he has the plaque in
Yeah.
front of his
You know,
Area.
region.
His
His
bump.
region.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His bump.
So dude
He
could
was
have had a
smart.
bump last night.
He was smart. He's like, if I got a bump, I'm gonna hide it to where you can't see it in the picture.
Talking
Yeah.
about, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
That's right. Well, and I mean, it was good food. I thought the food wasn't too bad last night.
Yeah, no, I
I still
like I
have
was telling
nachos
you.
left over too.
Yeah, I mean, like I was telling you guys, their wings are fucking amazing.
Their tacos are good. They're just fucking tiny.
Really?
I'll tell you this though, you got a lot more fries than
I
I
didn't
got
get
with my
any
wings.
fries.
What was your side? You had something with them.
Tortilla chips.
Yeah, he had tortilla chips.
And their salsa was dog shit.
Was
the
it?
One,
Dude, it looked like it was black.
The one
Ooh.
salsa
Yeah.
was all right. It might not have been salsa. It might have been pico.
Was it more chunky?
It was more.
That was
chunky.
definitely pico.
Yeah, pico,
And
then.
it was kind of all right, but they had like this orange salsa, like just it looked like applesauce kind of, but it was orange, and it tasted like shit, but it was like hot. Like I think you're supposed to pour it on your tacos.
Oh,
It
was it like super liquidy?
yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, you're probably supposed
Yeah.
to, or
But
dip the
it
tacos in
fucking-
it.
Yeah.
It tasted disgusting. It tastes like licking fucking feet that have been walking on the goddamn asphalt, bud. Just
Shout out to Lane. Lane don't like no feet, bud.
Yeah, shout out to Lane.
Hopefully
Lane, if you're
Lane listens.
listening,
Yeah.
feet.
moist panties.
So easy.
Yeah, if Lane hears the old feet, he'll definitely turn the podcast off.
Yeah,
so.
he would.
Yeah.
He threatened to like not talk to us and block our numbers for the feet.
He definitely did. That was because I told him I was going to send him a picture of my foot, and he said no. I'll fucking block your phone number.
But yeah, I think Colin had a good time last night, and then we ended up going to Back Nine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, colder than fuck at Back
Holy
Nine last
shit,
night.
it was cold.
Yeah. I think it was just that
wasn't
wind,
terrible when the wind wasn't like going crazy.
No, it
wasn't
really
awful,
wasn't.
But
Yeah.
when we first got there, and for some reason they don't keep the heaters on in the bay.
No.
You got to turn them on yourself.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That's the first thing I made sure before we even got to the bay was
Yeah.
to make sure the heaters were on high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
On
definitely have to make
high.
sure of
You're
that.
making crazy fucking money. You can't keep the goddamn heaters on when
Right.
it's fucking 25
No, because
degrees out.
well, if you notice, if you look above you while you're playing, there's a shit ton of gas lines ran everywhere. They're not electric. Everything's all gas when it
Yeah.
comes to the heat there.
Yeah.
So I'm sure their fucking gas bill is
For astro-
astronomical.
I
Yeah,
guarantee
but
this
they're
motherfucker's through
charging-
the roof.
But they're
It's
charging
over
how
1,000.
much an hour?
That was
for-
$55 for an
Yeah.
hour. For
No,
a
it's
day.
actually 50.
Was it?
Yeah, last night.
I
I
didn't
don't know
pay
if maybe
Well,
it's cheaper when it's in the off season because of how
probably-
cold it is.
And they closed early, so that
Yeah.
could have
Yeah, the
been
fucking
reason
cocksuckers,
too.
dude. We wanted to fucking get another hour last night, and then the fucking our bitch ass waitress, she was like, "We're closing early." And then Ashley ended up going. By the way, for everybody who doesn't know, Ashley is one of Brittany's best friends. Ashley went into the hallway where the bathrooms are, and she called to make sure that they were closing early.
She called
Yeah,
back
swear to
nine.
God.
Oh shit!
Because Brittany was pissed. She was madder than
I
fuck.
thought she just asked another waitress. I
No,
didn't
no,
know
no,
she
no.
fucking called
She called,
them.
and I think she ended up asking a waitress as well to make sure 100% that they were closing early.
Yeah,
Because
because
it was real random.
it was like we
Yeah.
asked her like 10:20 to get another hour
Yeah.
because our time
Yeah.
was
I mean,
it was like
Friday
right at like
night.
10 o'clock.
Yeah,
It was a Friday night. We started at 9:15,
yeah,
so it's like
yeah.
it's not crazy to think you're going to be open till midnight.
That's what.
Yeah,
that's
midnight is
their
their
normal
normal
hours.
time.
Yeah,
yeah,
And they serve all the way up until midnight. Well, obviously not last night, but they'll serve you
Yeah.
all the way up until midnight because technically last call wouldn't be till 2 because you have to stop
Yeah.
selling by 3.
right.
So
Yeah,
yeah, you would think they would at least have let us get like another 30 minutes if they closed at 11 and
Something.
we were done at 10.
yeah.
Like maybe a 30-minute. Because
Something.
I've added 30 minutes. That's a possibility. It's not like you can only add an
I
hour.
will say this, boys. I've been to Top Golf and they closed, but our old waiter was cool. He unlocked the ball thing. He goes, "I'll tell you what." He goes, "You guys clean up the table for me. I'll let you hit until everything's done." We were there till like 1:15 in the morning.
Damn.
And he
Hey.
was pretty cool.
that's a pretty big flex.
I
right
definitely
there.
would have tipped
Yeah.
him like fucking $50.
Hell yeah, I
think
would have
gave
too.
him. I think I gave him like 40. My brother gave him 20 or 25. I don't know what his friend gave him.
Vaughn, you were
But
struggling
he-
last night hitting the golf
Yeah.
ball. bud.
Yeah, I was a little intoxicated last night. Not my normal self when it comes to the old golf swing.
I just don't think you're very good at golf, bud.
No, he's not bad. I mean,
You saw me at the Peterman party.
Yeah.
I'm actually a
Yeah.
pretty good golfer.
I'm not gonna lie. Old Stixie fucking sucks at golf.
So I figured it out last night. I'm a terrible driver, but I figured it out.
Yeah, you are. No offense, but you are pretty bad at the
I'm a
old
terrible
driver.
driver.
Yeah.
But I figured it out. If I stand and I face the complete opposite direction, dude, you guys don't believe me, but I hit a couple of them fucking balls, and I hit the old fucking horse barn behind the place.
Yeah, okay. And how many times have I told you it's not about where you're standing? You should always square yourself up,
No, I can't.
but
do
you
it.
need to adjust your club head.
Can't do it. Nope. I'll stand.
Well,
where I'll
I gotta-
preach. by
That's the
what I
difference
say.
between a real golfer and
I'll
a
say
fucking
that.
amateur.
I'll say I can connect with the driver, but I got a mean right hook. That's my biggest
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah, you have a really bad fucking hook.
Yeah. But I got my personal driver, and I
Yeah.
need to go out and hit with it. because it's supposed to have, and I'm not that big of a golfer, so I don't know if it's really going to make that much of a difference, but you can adjust like the loft angle.
Yeah.
Like you can adjust almost
you can
every
adjust
angle on the club to where it'll help you hit straighter.
So that's what professional golfers have. It's so they square their club head up every time, but you can adjust for a slice or anything like that. So you can square your ball up, but then still hit it, towards the left or towards the right or down more, up more.
That makes sense.
So that's actually a normal thing to have on a driver.
I will say.
Saying,
go ahead.
I'm gonna be the next Tiger Woods.
Fuck.
Just you wait.
Jesus Christ, his son's already fucking better than you.
I'm gonna be the
Charlie's
next Tiger
better than you.
Woods, and
Hell,
I'm gonna
Charlie's
be
better
sponsored
than all
by.
of us combined.
I'm gonna be sponsored by Blue Chew.
If we were to say golfer sponsored by Blue Chew, like actual golfer, who do you guys think? I think DeChambeau. I think that's the guy that's going to get sponsored by Blue Chew.
I
John
don't know.
Daly.
Either John.
But
John Daly.
so yes, he's a golfer,
He's not
but
a
he's not.
professional golfer.
Yeah,
Sticks sponsored by Blue Chew.
yeah, but I'm talking actual golfers. Sticks is far from it.
Who's the dude that got arrested?
John Daly. I
No, he got arrested.
mean, Tiger Woods for
Tiger Woods has
DUI.
been
I think
arrested.
DeChambeau is
Just
who you're
recently,
thinking of.
yeah,
I think it was
yeah.
DeChambeau was for it was like a mix-up. He like went in the wrong way or something. and they got him for like criminal trespassing or something
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then he ended up getting out that morning and then still golfing.
Yeah, and I think he ended up winning that round that day. I think that was why it was such a big thing.
I will say though, Callan woke up this morning, or told us this morning, something like, I don't know, best birthday he's ever had.
Hell yeah. Brittany texted me right when we started recording and said, let me know when you're done. Callan has something for you. So curious as to what that is.
Wonder what it is.
Blue Chew. No.
No.
Fuck,
No.
I forgot.
Well, he did ask us. He said, "Can we go to Twin Peaks and go to Back Nine every birthday?" I was like, it'll get kind of boring.
For him?
I will
Or for
say
everyone's
no,
birthday?
just like for his every year.
Yeah.
I will say though,
That's something he wants to do.
Ryder wants to go to Hooters next year for his birthday.
See, Hooters not as good. Not as good food.
I've never
the
been.
ambient.
I say what we do is we take Ryder up to the old Castleton Twin Peaks.
Gee, that's a good one.
No.
Well, I used to go every year for Streetcar Takeover.
That'd-
It's a good place.
That'd be a better
Huge
one.
parking lot, way bigger location, I think.
Yeah, because they're
It's probably
right there
2
off
or 3
69.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even that, but I think they actually expanded because of all the business they get during Streetcar
Okay.
Takeover.
Yeah.
That place is packed. I mean, you're probably
Yeah.
waiting 2 hours to sit during that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was happy though. I mean, he had a good time.
Hell yeah, that's good.
I will say, dude, wish I could have drank some more beer last night.
Could have just been like me.
No, I wasn't trying to get that fucked up. I mean, I
Yeah,
took 2 beers
so-
home with me.
You did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I was saying, I think I had 10. That last one I drank 10.
Jiminy Christmas.
Now, when you think 10 beers, it's not that much. 10 beers, day of drinking, not that much. It's about 10 beers in the course of 3 hours. I'll get you pretty fucked up.
I had what? 3?
You had
Captain
3
Sprites?
that was just at Top Golf.
No.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, I had 2 at Top Golf.
You had
and
2
I had
at
2 at Twin Peaks.
Oh.
Yeah. Which it's weird because
Sorry, grabbing another
not
beer.
Top Golf, Back 9. Back 9 charges just as much for your beer as they were for my
Yeah.
Captain and Sprite.
What was your Captain Sprite? 550.
Well, they charge the same for my tall beer than they did for your tall Captain.
No, it was a short Captain.
Was the same price as my tall beer? Jesus Christ, that's a
Yeah.
fucking scam.
Yeah, I was gonna say I spent like $25 on
I
a
mean,
bucket.
But it was a double.
It's not
though.
bad.
No, it's $5 a beer.
No. I get more beer of a tall though.
I get more than
Plus,
both
I
of
hate
y'all
those fucking
because-
shitty ass aluminum cans. Those are the fucking worst.
I mean, it is what it is. I'd rather drink cans than bottles.
I'd rather drink cans than bottles, but I'd rather drink the short cans than the fucking tall, slender ones with a twist on cap.
I'm just not a beer person.
I know you're not.
You're
It's
not.
not for me.
Because you're not a man yet. It's okay.
Shit.
We've had multiple parties at the house, and Sticks has never. I mean, he's drank maybe, I don't know, 5 beers I've ever seen.
He'll get the old 6-pack of the Jack Daniels mixed drinks.
Yeah.
Those
That's
are
his
fucking
beer.
good.
Yeah.
Those are good. I will say they're pretty fucking
I don't
good.
know. The down home punches are good, but them watermelons might be better.
I really like not the down home punches, not the peach one either.
The blackberry.
Yeah, the blackberry ones. I'm a
Yeah.
big blackberry guy.
Not a big
I guess.
fan of their peach ones.
Yeah, they're not
Peach
that good.
alcohol it don't ever taste right to me.
The cola ones of the Jack Daniels aren't that good, but I do like
See, I
other
haven't tried
cola based alcoholic drinks.
Mhm.
Interesting.
The lemonade one's shit too.
It's not great, but it's a hell of a lot better than the peach.
Yeah.
Just drink fucking beer like a man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it was a couple months ago we were complaining about the price of beer when we drink one of the most fucking expensive beers you can buy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, make ultra because you're a bunch of queers.
Dude, gotta watch the calories, man.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, see, I can't drink beer and then fucking eat 3,000 calories for
No.
lunch every day.
No, that's why you drink your fucking calories.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's why you eat light and then you fucking drink
No, well,
30
I still
beers.
eat heavy, but
If
Yeah,
you're
you're
but
a fat
worried,
boy.
but I eat heavy and then drink better than. I mean, if I would have drank the same amount in Mick Ultra than I do in a banquet, and then also eat the same way, I'd be fucking fat.
Oh, yeah.
okay, or just take shots of vodka.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, if you really want to get into it, you actually put the old tampon in the butthole, so then you don't ingest the vodka at all. It's
I ain't that worried about
Whoa.
fucking
No,
calories.
No,
bud.
I mean, I don't do that, but that's the big college thing for all the girls to do because it gets you fucked up faster because it enters your bloodstream quicker.
Do you remember how long ago was that when motherfuckers were dying because they were
Are you talking about in
putting,
Bloomington or?
they were putting the fucking what's the funnel with the
Oh, the butt chug?
the beer
butt chug.
funnel.
They were butt chugging fucking out like vodka and shit.
Yeah.
They were fucking
Sheesh.
dying from alcohol
Sounds
poisoning.
terrible.
So here's a little
Yeah.
fun fact for you guys with the old alcohol poisoning. I don't remember how long ago. It was maybe 10 or 15 years ago when guy died at IU in Bloomington with alcohol poisoning. So the whole law with if you call about someone
overdosing or something like that.
no one else will get in trouble for it even if they're underage.
Yeah.
The reason why that is true, that's a real thing, is because one of my mom's friends, that was her son. And she actually got that law passed because no one called 911 because they didn't want to get in trouble for underage drinking.
Huh.
It's a little fun fact for you there.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's probably saved countless lives.
I will say this.
Few good
Little
laws
flex.
we got.
Yeah, no kidding.
I will say this, or you guys can just be real fucking men or real women. We do not segregate here. We're not sexist. We don't.
I don't know if segregation is the right word.
Segregate's the kind of wrong word. Maybe we don't pick sides. I guess you could say.
Yeah, there you go. That's a better
we
one.
don't pick sides. Well, I mean, segregate is going.
Yeah,
one side
but
to the other.
historically used for.
Yeah, I probably don't want to use that word. Yeesh. We
don't discriminate.
Yeah, we don't discriminate. There you go. That's a better word. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
If you're a man or woman, just fucking drink tequila. Quit being a fucking bunch of pussies. Nobody ever wants to drink fucking
Or
tequila.
just don't
with me.
binge drink. Yeah, because tequila is fucking disgusting.
No, it's not. It's fucking fantastic.
I'll drink tequila with you.
All right, next party we have, I'll get a fucking fifth of tequila and we'll drink it.
What do you drink?
Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
It could be cheap. It could be fucking good. It could be
I
whatever.
don't care if it's fucking cheap. Just that fucking Don Julio shit's nasty.
Get out that Don
I will
Julio,
say-
make a Fulio.
I will say when we were in Jamaica, the cheap tequila was better than the more expensive tequila.
Really?
Yeah, it was so much better.
There's
And I've been
a-
to a few places where the cheap tequila has been a lot better than
I wonder
the fucking,
if because the cheap tequila is actually the more American type stuff.
right.
Well, you want to make
So you're
sure
used to
it's. I think it's 100% agave.
Yeah, because if it's not,
Because-
it's like
yeah,
synthetic fake
it's like
shit.
added flavoring and
Mhm.
shit, and that's
Yeah,
fuck
that's
that.
I think like Jose
Mhm.
Cuervo
Yeah.
is like that, but then the Jose
Yeah.
Cuervo Gold is 100%
I don't know.
agave. It's something like that
There's-
because there's
there's
so
a-
many different variations of it.
I mean, there's guys on TikTok that'll show you because like vodka. I used to just get kind of whatever, but there is a guy I've watched, and he's like kind of showed you some different vodkas that are cheap, but they're good. The Deep Eddy vodka is roughly $20, I think, and it's not bad. Like it's pretty good.
Again, not a big tequila guy.
I love
so.
tequila. I love it.
I like to stick to darks.
Sticks, are we gonna have to work Monday or what, dude?
I don't know.
We gotta figure it out.
Yeah, I'm already basically kind of called off.
Well, you don't have a real fucking job, so I mean, you just drive
Hey.
around.
He's not even a real fucking driver.
I know.
but
I know.
Hey.
We're supposed to get.
Pays the bills.
It does. I mean, it does. It does pay the bills.
He makes more than both of us.
I know. By $1 for me at least, but that's
By
okay.
a few for me.
Yeah.
But
But-
broke boy sticks. But you also have zero bills compared to
But-
me and
well,
Sean.
We're supposed to
Yeah.
get. We're supposed to get. I don't know. I saw the last forecast for it. It said we're supposed to get 9 to 12 inches of fucking
Yeah,
snow.
I can pull it up right now.
I mean, if they want us to come in, if they want us to come in, I mean, I'll come in. I'll give it my best shot.
Right. And
Right.
not a lot's going to get done. For us, me and Sticks, we work together. So
Yeah.
this past week's been fucking brutal. A couple days at least. It was colder than fuck.
It was cold.
Hell, if I'm saying it's cold, it's fucking cold because
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't.
say
I'm
that.
out for maybe 15 minutes at a time.
We're out for fucking 7, 8, 9, 10 hours
Yeah.
ago. But yeah, they're saying that we're supposed to get a bunch of snow. I don't, dude. If I can get out of the driveway, I mean, there ain't no way I can come in.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
a cumulative over Sunday and Monday. It looks like they're predicting between like 13 and 15.
Dude, mini Christmas. Well, I know Monday went down.
Monday did go down.
So-
They were expecting like basically a whole 2 feet altogether.
Yeah. So they, for us down here in Whiteland,
Yeah, that's what I was basing it off
that's
of.
what I'm
is the white one.
saying. They said that we're supposed to start getting snow around 10 a.m. tomorrow or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
when our storm advisory starts.
I have no idea when the fuck Canby starts.
They're probably
It's
not
probably
gonna-
about the same. About the same.
They probably won't put one out until fucking there's about 6 inches on the ground. Like, oh yeah, by the way,
Probably.
don't leave your house.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
Probably.
Well,
It's
if they're
okay.
gonna be wrong, it'll be fucking 75 and sunny.
Right, probably. I mean, that's typical Indiana weather for us, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
well,
it's
it's gonna be
terrible.
cold. It's gonna be close to, if not in the negatives, next week,
Yeah.
and then it'll probably be 70.
I'm
I think-
breaking out the bibs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got to.
Bibs are in the truck
Bibs?
already.
Yeah.
Sweatpants underneath the bibs, no work pants.
Yeah, that's an ultimate flex for all you guys that work construction right there. If you are not putting your sweatpants underneath your bibs, game changer.
Yeah,
I'll
for
say
anyone who
this.
wears jeans under their bibs, no
You're-
offense, you're a fucking idiot.
You're a psychopath.
I got put on by a guy named Birdseed.
What in the fuck?
What is he talking
When I
about?
He
was
said he got
working-
put on by a guy named Birdsey. What the fuck's he putting on you, Sticks?
Yeah, is he throwing some bird seed out there so you
No.
can just start pecking away
I'll
at it
tell
or
you
what?
Oh.
I'll tell you this. He
Pecking
used
the
to
pecker?
wear, in the summer, he'd wear overalls, just boxers on underneath.
Yeah. See,
pretty
I
nice.
wouldn't mind doing
It's
that,
pretty
and I
nice.
thought about it a couple times, but especially when we all worked at our previous employer, like sand and dirt and shit falling into the bibs, I fucking hated that.
Well, and also I would feel like my biggest problem with that is like I'm a sweater. Like I sweat.
Well, you can get really thin.
But even
overalls.
then I feel like I'd be chafing. Like especially down here on the inner thighs, like the
Yeah,
closer to the
probably.
knees, like I just would be terrible.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
if I were to do it, it would probably be like the really thin, like denim ones you
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
get,
that's what.
Yeah.
and then maybe basketball shorts or something.
Yeah, something to kind of go a little bit longer.
It wouldn't be just boxers.
they'd
be
Maybe
nice.
like some like athletic tights, leggings.
You get
That
some
wouldn't be a bad
holes
idea.
worn through the knees, though. That breeze would be nice.
I'll guarantee it.
Yeah, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of wearing the bibs
Right.
if you have holes worn in them,
Right.
Just don't be a pussy.
Okay, here we go.
or just wear fucking pants like a normal person.
Right. I did notice. So, did you guys notice when you came over to old boy? He's got his Jeep out with his plow on it.
He has a fucking
No.
plow on
Yeah,
it.
When you guys leave, go look at it. He's got his
Jesus.
Jeep out because he's ready for the snow.
Let me guess, it's a little like fucking like
It's a Jeep Wrangler.
No, the blade. It's probably like a 36-inch straight blade on it.
No, it's a normal like 6-footer,
Oh shit!
but yeah, it's not nothing special.
So he's got a real deal plow, but he put it on a fucking Jeep instead of any of
Wrangler.
the other vehicles he has.
Yeah,
Because he has like 3 trucks
his
too.
Chevy single cab truck.
He's
or
got
his
a Dodge. You got
yeah.
that red Dodge
Yeah.
or some gray,
Yeah.
whatever.
His pussy. So
That make
we're
much
talking
sense.
about the neighbor, the bitch ass neighbor that
The best.
Let him know about the neighbors.
the fucking neighbor that we don't like. So we gave you guys a little insight
Snippet?
to it. Yeah, a little snippet insight to it on the last episode. So we have Brittany and I. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 neighbors around us that are like literally within a stone's throw to us. This neighbor across the street is the one that we have the most issues with. So I told you guys we've been here 3 years. It was 3 years in April, so we're going on almost 4. This guy is the biggest pain in your fucking ass that you can ever have. Like he's like not even a bitch. He's just a fucking wart on your ass that just won't go the fuck away, or an ingrown hair on your fucking ass cheek that just won't go away.
That's a bad one.
Like that's terrible. Like he's that fucking bad.
yeah, pretty
And
bad.
and it all started so I'll give you guys a story behind it. It all started last year. Yeah. So we never really had issues with him. We had seen him before, but it all started last year. So for those of you that don't know, Brittany and I were pregnant before we had Marley. We were due to have our son, Brooks, and unfortunately, Brittany had some complications. Went to the hospital, and there was nothing that they could really do to help us. And Brooks ended up passing away. She gave birth to Brooks stillborn, so we were able to see him. Granted, he didn't really have, he wasn't fully developed, but at 21 weeks, I mean, he had his fingers, he had his toes, he had everything that he needed to be considered a human being in the state of Indiana. State of Indiana, I didn't find this out until all this happened, obviously, because I've never been through it before, but in the state of Indiana, you can get an abortion up to 20 weeks.
Wait, what?
You can get an abortion up to 20 weeks. So because
I didn't know it was up to 20. That seems a little fucking crazy. I thought it was like a month.
It's far.
Well,
so,
and I'll say that, like, I didn't think it was crazy until you showed me the pictures of Brooks. He looks like a human.
yeah.
Yeah, and a month before that, you
mean,
can abort the baby.
Yeah.
And in a month, they're not growing.
A week.
Oh,
week
yeah,
before
a
that,
week,
'cause they're
yes.
21.
Like,
But then a week, I mean, that week probably didn't change that
Doesn't
much
change
for
a lot.
development.
It doesn't change a lot.
Like, they probably have most, if not all, their fingers and toes,
No, they
their
had-
arms,
they
their
had-
legs.
I mean, he had eyelashes.
Mhm. He had eyelashes. I mean, you could see his structure in his face. Obviously, I mean, the biggest thing was his skin pigmentation wasn't there, but I
Right.
mean he had all 5 fingers or all 10 fingers. I'm sorry, all 5
No,
fingers,
whoa.
all 5 fingers on each hand, so all 10 fingers, and he had all 10 toes,
Yeah.
and like you could see his bones, all that other shit, and it's just like it's crazy, and like we didn't know it, but yeah, like you can get an abortion up to 20 weeks, and because that's why
Crazy.
we had to go through the process that we went through with the funeral homes and all that other shit. Is
Yeah,
because
he's,
he was considered a human being.
yeah.
So, like, that's why we had to get a death certificate for him. That's why we had to have a funeral, all this other shit.
Which, regardless,
You know?
you probably would have
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
But that's crazy that, like I said, week previous, you can just
Yeah.
be done and over
Nuts.
with it.
Fucking absolutely insane.
Yeah.
But that's
Pretty
where the whole saga started, though, is because we had been at the hospital for 3 days, and we had just got home that night, and this fucking cocksucker. It just pisses me off just even talking about him, because if I could go punch this motherfucker in his mouth without him calling the cops on me,
Yeah.
I would. I would have already done it. I'd have done it that night. But if I fucking punch him, then he gets upset, his feelings are hurt, and then guess what? I'm in the fucking county slammer, and I don't really want to go to fucking Johnson County Jail, because then they're gonna fucking throw the ringer at me. I don't want to. I'll pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it all started because of our dogs. So we have 2 pit bulls, Roxy and Gracie. Shout out.
Good old dogs.
Even though they don't know fucking shit. They're never going to listen to this. But shout out to the dogs.
Maybe they will.
They might. The dogs were outside barking. It was like 10 something at night. And we had just gotten home from the hospital. Brittany and I are both fucking tired. And it was a long couple of days. It was the fucking longest week of my life. Dogs were outside. I think they were barking at a fucking rabbit or something. Or
Something stupid.
A rabbit across the street.
Rabbit, squirrel.
They're barking for fucking 10 minutes. This motherfucker comes over in front of my driveway and is antagonizing my dogs. Okay, whatever. Brittany fucking calls me. I wake up. I wake up in the living room. I come out, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? And he's like, your fucking dogs, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, go the fuck home. Like, go home. He's like, it's 10 o'clock at night. Fucking nobody can sleep, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, just go the fuck home. Like, I don't want to deal with this shit right now.
Yeah.
This is not the best time for me.
I mean, all you guys want to do is come home and escape reality for a little bit.
Yes. That we didn't have the kids. All the kids were at their other parents' house. Shout out to their other parents for taking the kids, at that time. Only for the simple fact that, we were going through the hardest time of our fucking life.
No kidding.
And this motherfucker, he wants to start arguing with me. And then it wasn't going anywhere, really. But then Brittany started to say something. She started to tell him that, hey, we just lost our son. We don't need this shit. And in the midst of her starting to say that, she said, we just lost our, and he looks up and goes, you can shut the fuck up. Boys, I come unfucking glued. Unfucking glued. You guys know there's a fucking deck in front of our house. There's 4 steps coming up to the deck. Buddy, I didn't hit one of those fucking steps coming down. Not one. I went straight from the top to the fucking pavers, to the fucking ground. And then him and I are out there face to face yelling at each other. So that's where it all started with him and I. And then shortly after that, I think it was you, Vaughn. You came over.
Yeah, it was a Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, we were outside playing cornhole. For those of you who watch Kentucky Derby and shit, or follow it or whatever, the race starts at like 4:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So it's not super late or whatever. I mean, it's in the springtime or summertime.
Yeah, it's like May, I think.
Yeah. So we're out there fucking playing cornhole. Got the speaker out. If you guys, I recommend the little Ion speaker. Great fucking speaker. It's
Pretty banging.
Great speaker. It's come to the stand and everything. It's like it's a.
Well, yours did have a stand.
No, the stand's still there. It doesn't have the handle anymore.
Oh,
That's
the
a whole
handle.
nother story. But
Well, we'll get into it at some point.
I'm sure we can. We might. Hey, might even if I can go quick enough, we might get into it now.
Yeah.
So we're out there playing cornhole. Vaughn and I, no problems. We're just out there playing cornhole. Speaker's not loud, and this, mind you guys, our noise ordinance is like 11 o'clock here.
I think it's 10 during the week, 11 on weekends and holidays.
It was 11, so because it was a weekend.
Yeah.
So it wasn't anything bad. So we're out there playing cornhole. The music's not loud at all. Like, not loud. It's just typical music, right?
Like you couldn't hear it inside the house.
No. So we're out there playing cornhole, and we're drinking. We'd had a few drinks before that, so we're feeling
Nothing
good by this
too
time.
crazy.
No, but we're
Just
probably
enjoying. Nothing illegal.
No, we're probably feeling
Private
good.
property.
Yeah, we're feeling good by this time, and he decides he wanted to fucking come out and stare at us. He's just sitting on his driveway, just fucking staring at us.
Wasn't he? He wasn't cutting his grass, but wasn't he like using the leaf blower
No,
or some shit?
no. He was just staring at us. He brought that little fucking tabletop speaker out, set it on his car, and then he put his tailgate down on his truck and was just sitting there staring at us.
Yeah, wasn't even drinking anything or just sitting and staring, listening to whatever the fuck he was listening to.
Right.
Probably elevator music with his dumbass.
Yeah. Which at that point in time, well, you want to have fucking some issues? Actually, you know what? I take that back. I let me rewind here. So, we lost Brooks September 8th, pretty sure. I think.
That sounds about right, because that's about when the benefit tournament was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was September 8th. Brittany,
Early September.
But in the midst of all that shit of him like fucking yelling and screaming at us, he called us white trash.
Oh yeah.
He told me that this isn't Lawrence and I need to go back to the east side.
Yeah.
So
because the east side is that bad apparently.
Yeah. So it really all started before Vaughn came over with the white trash bash. We had a white trash bash for my 30th birthday.
Yeah. At
the house. And we got fucking rowdy.
Yeah, you said people were, dressing up like, obviously, like the stereotypical white trash trailer park type
the
stuff.
Legit, like...
like pregnant, smoking cigarettes with 4 baby daddies, but somehow 2 kids.
Yes.
That type of shit.
Yes, like it was bad. Like it was pretty bad. So that's where it all started, and then you came over, and then we had that issue. We didn't get the cops called on us on the white trash bash, but the night that Vaughn was over here, we did, in fact, get the cops called on us.
I think maybe twice, because the first time it was still daylight, and the
drove by.
Yeah, he just drove by.
He drove by. So we live on a corner, basically. So he drove by on the main road, and then we had another. He was unmarked. Then we had a marked car. He pulled down in front of our house, went down to the very end, which is a T.
No, he whipped a Yui in Santa Claus's driveway.
That's what I'm saying. He went down to the end. It's a T. He made a Yui at the T at the very end.
Oh, I thought he made a Yui in his driveway.
No, because we can't see Santa Claus's driveway from our house.
Oh, okay.
So he made a Yui right there and come back and stop. And he goes, "Hey, I just want to let you guys know, noise ordinance is 10 o'clock." And it was like 7. We're like, "Oh, okay." He said 11, I think.
Yeah, because that's when
I thought it was midnight.
Yes.
And it was 11. He's like, "His noise ordinance is 11." Just kind of, start quieting down, around that time. Like, oh, okay, cool, no problem.
No problem.
Whatever,
And I think that was the end of it.
Yeah, there was nothing there. Yeah, we played. I think we played cornhole for a little bit more, and then I think
honestly we were done before the ordinance anyway.
Yeah, way done before it. And then, what was the second time? I forget the second time.
I think was it the 4th of July when we were
No, there was something before that.
No.
Was it Sean Kennett's birthday? No, that was after 4th of July.
Yeah. I gotta sit here and think about it. What was the next time that the fun cops got called?
I'm not entirely sure.
Was it because we were all just out here hanging out and fucking just playing cornhole in the yard?
I think so.
Yeah, it was you and me. And
well, because we had issues.
I was here. We were watching something on TV because we had the TV out in the yard.
No, that was after 4th of July.
Yeah, that was
Man,
after
I
the
really
Fourth of
don't
July.
even
I don't
know.
remember either.
Yeah, obviously it wasn't that memorable. 4th of July, that was the big one.
4th of July.
That was the big
Yeah.
one.
Allegedly, somebody was doing burnouts at the intersection of our house.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know who that was.
Oh no, but the burnout marks are still there.
Yeah.
You had to be here to figure out who it was, but
Yep. If you don't know, you'll never find out.
you'll never know. Because allegedly,
Nothing,
Well, it's not allegedly. Someone was.
someone was. We just don't know who. It
yeah,
was.
we don't know who it was.
We'll never know.
Nope.
Well, you guys will never know. We
Only
know.
some of us know.
Yeah, only the ones who.
only
were
the few.
only the few, only the few chosen ones will know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He was not. Well, before that, before the whoever it was that was doing burnouts, before that, someone was allegedly shooting Roman candles into his yard too.
yeah, I don't know who would have done that.
Yeah.
No.
That was crazy though.
It was pretty wild. Fuck it.
And then the burnouts happened.
Yeah, and then
Well,
a few rev bombs happened
It all
too. I think.
started because
Yeah.
we're out here listening to music, playing cornhole, and he starts his fucking mower.
Cutting
Yeah.
his grass. Yeah,
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 he was
And
cutting his grass.
He didn't even cut the grass. He had cut the grass earlier.
yeah.
Yeah, because we had
Yeah.
said something about him cutting
Yeah.
the grass,
Yeah.
and then he wanted
Mhm.
to
Well,
act like he was cutting it again. I
he did
guess.
that at Marley's diaper party too, because
That's what it
That's
was.
what it
Because
was.
Brittany's dad was over here.
That's what it was.
yeah,
but we
yeah.
didn't get the cops called on us that time.
No,
No.
because Brittany's dad was over here, and he took his weed whacker to the bushes over there between us and the building, or between him and the building. And Brittany's dad just got a brand new car, and he was like, "I swear to God, if he fucking hits my car, he said I'll go over there and fucking kill him."
Oh, and he would. He has the skills.
Allegedly,
To
Oh,
be
yeah.
allegedly,
He allegedly had. Well, he doesn't allegedly have
No,
the
he has
skills,
the skills.
too, but
he allegedly killed him.
yeah.
He was a Marine, right?
No, he is a Marine.
Is-
You do not ever say he
Yeah.
was or former Marine, former military. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Because I made that fucking mistake one time.
Well, that's not even just with the Marines. I think anyone who was in the military
Yeah.
is. I mean, that's a part of you.
It's never
Yeah.
former. It's always like because like I
They're a
said,
veteran,
yes, he's a veteran.
Yeah.
veteran, but not a.
Thank you for
former.
your service, Tom
Yes,
Hanniger.
thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you to all the veterans.
Yeah,
bro.
thank you to
Yeah,
all.
thank you to all veterans.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was not happy about that. And then so that night though, 4th of July, dude, it was a great night, fantastic
Lot of fun.
night. We lit off some fireworks and
We lit off a couple triple decker mortars. That was wild.
yeah,
The old 3-in-1. The old
Oh,
poo poo
yeah.
poo. Bah, bah, bah.
yeah, that was rough. So somebody left and they did a final burnout and
Pretty rowdy one at that.
pretty rowdy
Yeah.
one, and we actually made it on the Whiteland Chatter Facebook page.
Whiteland, and I checked after the fact. I don't know if I ever told you. Whiteland, Franklin, and Center Grove chatter.
No shit.
It was Center Grove or Greenwood, one of the two.
Hell yeah, we're fucking famous around here, boys. So we made it on there because whoever did the burnouts, they left and I guess scared the neighbors next to him. Well, they were scared. Their granddaughter was scared or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. Which, whatever. I don't know how a
Not my
vehicle-
problem.
I don't know how a vehicle, doing a burnout's gonna scare a kid. That's just me.
Sounds to me like they're a pussy.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, when I was a kid, I wanted a motherfucker to do a burnout.
I
No
loved
kidding.
it. I still love it to this
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
You know?
Always and forever.
Good burnout. A good burnout's a good burnout. So
100%.
I called you, Vaughn, because I was like, hey, come back. I need you to. You had just left after.
And I was helping you clean up the fireworks.
Yeah, you had just left, and I was like, hey, can you come back for a minute? This shit's going on. Actually, it was Ashley. Ashley told us that that we were on the thing.
Yeah,
was
because
like,
she
hey,
had texted it too.
Yeah, I said, hey, come back, just in case some shit pops off. Like, because I was a little intoxicated at this time. We were screaming at the top of our lungs, had the speaker to the max, singing God Bless America.
God bless America, boys.
No, it was proud to be an American.
Yeah.
It was probably both.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, it was any song that had anything to do with America was being played.
Because
that
we're
night.
through and through, like, Americans.
True blooded.
Yeah.
True-blooded.
I don't bleed red. I bleed red, white, and blue.
That's right. That is right. So we did that, and at that point in time, dude, we had 2 cops and the fucking fire marshal. Why the fire marshal showed up, I have no fucking clue.
Probably because it's 4th of July,
Probably.
fireworks.
But we weren't.
Regardless, Zero fucking authority.
Yeah, zero authority. So
There was no fire. Fuck off.
the cops came by. The cop was talking to me. The dogs were out, and our dogs are very territorial of our house. And
As they should be.
the dogs were barking shit, and the cops were like, "Hey, are they friendly?" Blah blah blah. I was like, "Yeah, they are, but just let me put them inside real quick."
Friendly, but don't want to test it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Right.
test, especially with the cops there.
Yeah, I don't want to, because, I mean, they get bit. Probably going to get shot.
Yeah, probably.
Go
And then
pull
and then I'll shoot you.
Yeah.
Because don't shoot my dog.
Probably shouldn't shoot them, because
No.
that's a lot worse.
It is. But
But,
you ain't got no reason to shoot my dog. Motherfucker, if you're walking into my property and you shoot my dog, I'm gonna fucking shoot you.
well, I'm sure they have a protocol for it. That's why he asked, are your
Right.
dogs friendly?
Right.
Yes, but.
Yeah, I just went ahead and put them in. And people get scared because they're two pit bulls. So I mean, they're
Not
fucking
scary
fun
dogs.
as shit. They're coolest dogs ever.
They're fucking sweet as shit.
Might be a little crazy, a little
Yeah,
fucking.
they're energetic.
But yeah, they're definitely very energetic. But they are they're fucking sweet dogs. But anywho, so then he's like, hey, the neighbor called and something said that they were doing burnouts over here. I said, officer, I have no fucking clue who you're talking about. But he's like, so you're telling me that somebody did burnouts right in front of your house and you don't know who it was? I said, nope.
Saw the burnouts. No
Hey,
clue who it was.
Talking about.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know shit, bud.
Come on.
Talking about, officer, I was inside.
Yeah, don't know shit.
Yeah.
So, and we were already cleaning up at this point in time. Like everything was kind of.
We were basically done cleaning up when they
Yeah.
showed up.
Yeah, and then the fire marshal goes, "We know it was you. We know it was fucking you guys." I said, "Look."
Can you prove it in a court of law?
That's what I said. I said first off, because I was already talking to the cop and he was cool as fuck. Then the fire marshal wanted to butt in like he had some fucking, like he was fucking Big Dick Dan from fucking.
Like he had some kind of power or something.
Yeah, he was fucking Big Dick Daddy from Cincinnati, bud. Like, buddy, I don't give a fuck about you. You ain't shit. You ain't got no fucking.
pay your salary.
You ain't got no fucking handcuffs to arrest me with. You fucking
Hell no.
bitch. So
Now, if I was committing arson, that's a different story.
Right. So, he was like, "We know it was you guys." Blah blah blah. I said, "Look. First off, if you knew it was one of us, you'd already have one of them arrest us."
Well, yeah, because he was threatening to tow all our vehicles.
Yes.
Don't know what that had to do with anything.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, I'll tow all of them." I said, "Well, first off, if you knew it was one of ours,
Record would have came with
record
you.
would have been with you, for one. For two, if you could prove it was one of ours, we would probably be getting a citation right now."
Which,
Or something of the
if,
sorts.
if it's your vehicle on your property, I don't think they would tow it.
They'd have to almost catch you in the act
Yeah.
of doing it.
Yeah, because technically, like someone under the age of 18 on private property is allowed to carry a firearm, I think at the age of 14.
I don't know.
But the second you hit a street,
It's a whole
that's
different
illegal.
story. Right.
I don't.
So there's
I
a
don't
lot of-
like mixing up with the old firearm
Laws.
rules.
Yeah,
no, I
fuck
don't
with
disagree,
us.
but that's the whole thing with the old private property. There's a lot of things you can do on private property that you can't
Yeah.
technically get in trouble for.
So I kind of put him in his place, and I said, well, and then thirdly, this conversation between you and I is done. Like, we're fucking done talking.
Yeah,
So
I'm going to talk to the nice officer.
I'll talk to the officers, but buddy, you're fucking done. And he kind of got smart and just had like a little smirk to his face. And I
Yeah, he
was
wasn't
like,
too happy about
he
that
was
one.
not happy after I told him I'm done having a conversation with him. Okay, so then the cops were like, hey, if you do see anything, let us know. Well, Vaughn ended up leaving shortly after that, and they were sitting at the fucking corner at the car lot, waiting for somebody to just fuck up.
Yeah.
So after
Anytime,
that,
like DUI, burnout,
Yeah.
fucking speeding.
After that, so we park our cars across the street in this little open lot that we have. I ended up bringing my vehicles back in the driveway. May or may not have been a little fucked up at this point in time, and I was so fucking pissed off. I was so fucking mad.
Absolutely heated.
Backed one of the fucking vehicles up into the garage. Not the garage door, the trim to the garage.
Because your garage was still open. at
Garage
the
was
time,
still
too.
open. I was madder than fuck.
Fixed it, though. Looks
Fixed
good.
it. It's not bad. Still, I need to do the outside trim shit, but we got the inside fixed. Got the track fixed back up to where the garage will fucking shut. It's operational now. So it's got a little patina on
Just
it.
a cosmetic thing.
Little
It's all
patina.
mechanical.
It's all character. It's all
Yeah.
character. It's stories.
Not wrong. It's
Stories for
definitely
now,
story,
right?
that's for sure.
And then the neighbor, we had the last problem that we've had was was Sean's birthday.
Yeah, Sean Kennett's birthday.
Yeah, Sean, good looking Sean. That's what everybody calls him. At least that's what we all know him as. Because my wife.
Well, he's definitely a lot better good looking than you.
Ooh.
Wow, that really hurt my feelings.
Crazy though, your wife's the one that started it.
I know, right? Wild.
Shout out to Brittany.
Fuck you, Britt.
Old Brittany Ball.
Good looking Sean though. He was he came over for his birthday. We were having some drinks. A few other people came over, some friends, and we were out there playing cornhole. We had some spotlights out because we couldn't fucking see shit. It was darker than fuck.
Yeah, well, the spotlights were in fact battery powered, like tool lights. You know, like DeWalt, Cobalt, any of that shit. Because I think you had your DeWalt one, and I had my Cobalt
and then, didn't
one.
we have the stand spotlights too at that point in time?
Yeah, the Milwaukee ones.
Yeah, no, they're not Milwaukee. They're just
they weren't.
They're just regular plug-in ones. I don't know what the fuck they were.
Oh, I
like
thought they were Milwaukee brand because
lights.
they were red.
Yeah, no, they're just like the halogen lights,
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Well, he got mad. Called the cops again, and he said the music was so loud.
The bass.
It's never been that loud. He said the bass was thumping his fucking house.
It was rattling his house.
I grew up on the motherfucking east side of Indiana. I'll tell you about some fucking bass thumping your house, rattling your shit.
Well, and here's my thing too: is if it's not rattling your house, like your home,
my house, yes.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
not
say
rattling
that.
his.
it's not rattling his.
The Ion, it's a good speaker. I don't know if it can get that fucking loud.
No,
Dude, I'm trying.
It's not rattling someone's house that's probably 50 yards away.
I need to win like a scratcher or something that's like for $500 or $600 so I can go to Sam's Club and buy this double decker. They've got it's a double decker speaker. It's twice the size of that Ion, and it has got two 15-inch subs on it. You want to talk about rattling some shit?
So why wouldn't you rather just win a scratcher for like $25,000 and still be able to buy it?
I mean, that's cool, but if I win a scratcher for fucking $600, then
It's all going to the speaker.
yeah, like then I can justify it. Like, hey, I spent $5 on the speaker because I won $600
Yeah, you're not
on
wrong
the
there.
scratcher.
If I
you
win
know what I mean?
$600 on the scratcher, Stixie's putting it in the savings account.
No,
Yeah.
Stixie's gonna go buy Blue Chew with it.
Maybe.
Dude, $600 worth of Blue Chew is a wild amount.
That's
I'll be good for
crazy.
Probably a
good
couple
for-
years.
Yeah.
2 years?
I don't know about 2 years.
Depends on how much you want to use it, I guess.
Right. Well, I think that was the last time though that we had the cops called on us because
I'd say so.
we haven't had the cops called on us in a while. But
That was kind of the end of the season for outdoor parties.
yeah.
Though.
So we called. He called the cops. The cop came over, talked to us, and it's actually a cop that Brittany knows. She went to school with him.
Oh, I thought Sean knew him. Or maybe
Sean
he
does too.
Oh,
Sean knew
okay.
him too, but Brittany went to school with him as well, and we talked to him. I told him the whole story. I was like, dude, this shit's getting ridiculous. So he went over to talk to him. Talked to him. He came back and talked to us. He's like, hey, he's just getting frustrated. And I was like, that's fine, but we're not doing anything outside of what any local ordinances are or what any local laws are. Like we're just having a good time. Like
Right.
we fucking party. Like yeah, we may have 4 kids, but like we party. We have a good time.
Yeah.
Like the kids fucking party with us too. Like they don't
Well,
to an extent. Like they come out, they play cornhole, like they have fun. Like they invite.
They're
their
not doing
friends
anything
over.
illegal
No, they're
for
not
anyone
doing anything
wondering.
illegal.
No.
We do not condone underage drinking, anything like
nope,
that.
it's horrible.
But
Alcohol's bad.
the kids, they've had their friends over. Like we've had family parties and then we've had adult parties.
Mm-hmm.
So like we try to mix it up to where they can have fun too. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, I've had fucking Nerf gun battles out around my entire house. I've been picking up Nerf gun bullets for the last fucking 2 years.
I guarantee you I could go out there and find one right now.
Probably, if the dogs hadn't already chewed it up or the mower ate it up.
Yeah, that's the big one.
That's one of the two things. So, yeah, I think it was the last time. But, I mean, I don't know. If you live somewhere, don't be that fucking neighbor. Don't.
I think we all got stories about the neighbors. I know Sticks does, and mine aren't necessarily too bad, but when it comes to my neighbors, the across the street neighbor, I think I was on the phone with you when I kind of first had the, not altercation, because I never was face-to-face with him, but it was kind of like a petty shit back and forth.
Right.
So he has, a 2-car garage, so he has a wider driveway, just a normal 2-car driveway, I guess, and he has a big old, 2001 F-350
Pussy.
dually that he uses to tow his golf cart around on a little 6-foot trailer.
Boy, I'm sure that Ford ain't a fucking handle.
No kid, I think Caitlin's fucking Escape could tow that goddamn golf cart.
But
the
the
Fusion could probably
the
tell
old
that.
Palisade could tow it. Oh,
Honestly, I think all
side
of them
topic
could.
really quick. I know we're trying to get away from side topics.
Yes.
Allegedly last night, the old Palisade beat the Fusion. in a race.
Palisade did not beat the fucking Fusion.
The Palisade 100% can beat the Fusion.
I'm gonna put a wet kit on the Fusion. And we're
Jesus
gonna
Christ.
fucking
Yeah, a
run it
wet
back.
kid on a fucking car.
All I'm saying is whether he let off the gas or not, I didn't let off the gas. We kept
Well-
her down. And mind you, I had me, myself, Brittany.
All the kids.
No. Yeah, me, Brittany, all the kids, and Marley.
And probably other
So
shit in the back.
You're putting other lives in danger. It was just me and the Fusion bud.
So therefore,
Just
I
me.
think Sticks
Pretty good
wins
driver,
on a technicality. He
No.
was putting only his life at danger.
We didn't swerve. We didn't do nothing else. It was straight line.
We're not quick enough to really put anyone's lives in danger.
No,
It's a
Yeah,
Hyundai
okay.
Palisade and a Ford fucking Fusion.
Yeah, no kidding. No, but back to what I was saying with the old neighbor. He wanted to have his driveway extended, just like another like car length, just to be able to park another vehicle. Because I think they have 4. I want to say 4 altogether. Because he has his truck, his work truck, his wife's car, and then I think he has another car that's a backup or something. I'm not sure. Maybe they have someone else living with him, daughter or something. I'm not sure. But he wanted it to be extended, so I had a company come out and do it. He didn't do it himself, to put his trailer and truck in. And the company that came and did it decided to put their trailer directly in front of my fucking mailbox for 2 days. So that was fun. Didn't get mail for 2 days. Yeah, so he did that, and then after the fact, when it was all poured and everything, and it was still curing, he wanted to park all of his vehicles directly on the other side of my driveway. And for those of you who don't know, I drive a truck. It's just a Chevy Silverado 2500, so nothing super fucking crazy, but it's still a truck with a shitty turning radius.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the easiest
on
thing
a
to
narrow road.
Yeah.
And then you park cars on it.
Yeah, like in my neighborhood, you cannot put 2 vehicles side by side. You can drive around the other one if one's parked, and 2 vehicles can pass at the same time. But if something is parked, you cannot put 2 vehicles side by side. It's not a big old neighborhood road. So backing out, pain in the ass. It was a pain in the ass for Caitlin to back out too. So
what I'm hearing is they ain't fucking drivers, bud.
okay.
Don't know how to operate a motor vehicle.
No.
Regardless, that's that. And then the neighbors next to us. Jesus Christ.
Wow, that was bad. Sorry.
Way to go there. The neighbors next to us, both neighbors next to us. The one on the corner, I don't really have a problem with her other than the fact that she just leaves all her fucking clippings from her grass all over the sidewalk in the street. Not really too bad. It just kind of pisses me off. I hate when people do that.
Well, I think that's part of it too, though, is people don't. I don't think people, if you don't know that that's dangerous for motorcycles.
Yeah.
Hell, it's dangerous for fucking vehicles too. Obviously, it's a lot more for motorcycles because
Right.
you could lay that
Or
bitch
even
down
a-
and die.
Or even a bicyclist.
Yeah.
Somebody riding their bike.
I mean, you
through
could kill yourself on
Yeah.
that. 100%. Obviously, you probably shouldn't be going 40, 50 mile an hour to where it
No.
would, but you could.
there. No. I mean, but I don't even think your neighbor stories come close to mine.
I'm not saying they do, but I'm just saying we all have bad neighbors.
Yeah.
Now, Sticks, I know you do too, so let's hear your story
Well,
about the old
it's
neighbors.
mainly the neighbor at when I was living with the old mom. So we're out in Chauvel. We're out in the middle of BFE. I mean, there ain't nothing by us. It's probably 10, 15 minutes into town. So we move into the house, I don't know, probably 6, 7 years ago. And, I think my stepdad and my brother went over there to give him some eggs because, we got chickens, whatever. They go there, give them some eggs, hey, we're your neighbors. Just be nice,
Right.
say hey, And the lady, the wife, was like, would not say a word to my stepdad or my brother. Wouldn't say a word, didn't take the eggs, nothing. Even her daughter was like, Mom, like, you're being really rude right now.
Sounds like a bitch.
Yeah, like, you're being really rude. And she just wouldn't say a fucking word to him. So that's whatever. And, well, we ain't fucking moving just because you don't like us,
Right.
And I think I can't remember what dogs we had. We had our pit bull boxer mix and our lab, which our lab, he's mixed with German Shepherd or something because he's big boy.
Mm-hmm.
But she said that our pit boxer mix, and we have a whole fucking cornfield in between our two houses.
Right.
And the dogs kind of go in the cornfield, just being dogs.
Whatever,
just
sniffing around.
Running around.
Right.
Well, she said that our pit bull had her backed up against her house, barking at her, and she almost had to shoot her. I guess my thing is, if a dog's got me backed into a fucking corner,
I'll never let a dog back me into the corner. Period.
If I'm
No.
backed into a corner,
I mean,
and
that's
the
life or
dog's
death.
barking at me, I'm shooting it.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's life or death.
I don't want to shoot the dog,
No.
but
Right.
like, I'm not gonna let the fucking dog attack me.
Not to mention, though, I mean, I feel like any one of us, you're not going to let that dog back you into the corner.
No.
Period.
And if it
Well-
does, that's life or death.
Yeah.
And
Because
I'm just
there's
saying,
no way you're gonna beat that fucking dog.
we're
in a
out in the middle of
hand-to-hand
the
fight.
fucking country. I mean, there's just nothing around for miles.
Right.
How the fuck you gonna get backed into a corner?
Right.
Plus, also, how do you know that's not a rabid dog? Obviously, a little bit different.
Yeah,
but
there's
wild
it's all
dogs.
situational. It's all
Yeah.
situational.
But this dog, our pit boxer mix. I mean, she was scared of strangers.
Right.
Like, didn't want to be around them. Would go hide in the crate. If she didn't know you, she did not want to be near you.
So
She-
shit doesn't add
she
up
was-
already.
Yeah, if you yelled at her for doing something like, hey, Bristol, stop, and said it with a little too much bass, she gets scared and pissed on the floor.
Oh, geez, yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty scared.
I think before we got her, because we got her from the pound, I think that she was beat on.
Yeah.
'Cause
Probably.
She had scars. She had a
Yeah.
lot of scars on her head.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
not
used
an
as a fighting
uncommon
dog or something.
Yeah, not as an uncommon
I'm not
thing
sure.
for.
But, and I was like, that just don't add up.
Right.
And, we'd let our dogs out. And I'll say that if it was going to be a dog, it would have been our lab,
Right.
mix, because he's fucking mean.
Right.
Well, he was before he got his balls chopped off. He was fucking mean.
Ornery.
Like, I'd come in and he'd start growling at me. He never lunged at me, but you didn't fuck with him.
Right.
And I told people, hey,
Just be cautious.
if you come over, let me know, because I'm leaving him in the back room. Like, to the point where, like, don't fuck with him because he'll probably bite you.
Right.
And to the point where, like, if you fuck with him and he bites you, I'm not going to be mad at him.
Right, no, that's on him.
No, yeah,
that's
He-
on you. That's on
he
you.
lets
100%.
you know he does not want to be fucked with.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, if he bites you, that's fucking on you.
Right.
Don't let it fuck you
But-
up. Point blank. Period.
And we'd be out there, and she'd just be walking around with the fucking shotgun,
Oh,
just
shit.
staring at us. And I'm like, what, you're going to fucking shoot me from across the field for being out in my yard?
Probably didn't have that good of aim.
I don't
Probably
know.
had buckshot in
But,
there. Ain't
I
no
mean,
slug around
we
here.
have guns, we'd shoot them. And anytime we're shooting, she's standing out there with the fucking shotgun, just staring.
Well,
at
like
me.
a stray bullet's gonna fucking catch her or something.
Well, we weren't. I mean, we weren't shooting towards her house. We were shooting towards
Well,
the back, towards the
yeah.
woods. Like,
Right.
obviously, we're not going to shoot towards your house. We're
Right.
shooting to the back at the woods where there's nothing for miles behind those woods.
Maybe an animal.
Common gun etiquette right there.
Yeah,
It's good. Good.
Yeah.
Good gun etiquette.
and just for no reason, she wants to walk around her yard with a shotgun. Which, if that's what you want to do, cool, whatever.
I mean, yeah, she can technically.
But then it was getting to the point where, I mean, I think at one point she had binoculars out looking at us.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like,
That's
We're
actually an
not-
invasion of privacy.
we're not doing anything. Like, I'm not coming over to your house and bothering you. We're making sure the dogs, I think we got like shot collars to try and keep the dogs in the yard.
Right.
Because, I mean, they'd start chasing a bird and they're not paying attention where they're going. They'd run across the road or get out in the way
right.
out in the
Silly shit.
field, and our dogs aren't in your yard. We're not fucking with you. You want to be left alone. We're leaving you alone.
Right.
And I mean, it's to the point where she knew somebody that my mom knew, and I guess she said that she was terrified of me and my brother.
No shit.
Jesus
For no,
Christ.
I'm like, lady, I've never said a word to
I
you.
mean, you're a little hellion, but I mean,
Nothing bad.
we all
When we
are.
live out in the
Every-
country, like
Right.
the worst things I was doing was a fucking burnout
right.
in front of my house.
Or throwing shit.
Was he the one that did the burnout?
I don't think it was.
No, I'm
The
just kidding.
fusion can't do a
Yeah,
burnout.
Fusion can't do it
Trust
right
me.
now.
I wish the fusion could do a burnout, but like nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, your neighbor story almost kind of like, I mean, it's pretty close to ours.
yeah,
It doesn't
well,
sound. I
and
mean,
it's like, when we have people out,
Jesus Christ, Sean.
people out
I'm
at the
sorry.
house, it's like, if you want to be out shooting guns, I don't care. Like the ones way far away from us, they shot guns all the time.
Right.
It's whatever. It's out in the country. You can do what the fuck you want. But I don't want people coming to my house and they look over and my fucking neighbor just staring at them with a gun in their hand.
right. A little
Yeah, I mean,
intimidating.
yeah,
Like-
that can definitely be intimidating.
And it's like, my cousins would come over. And it got to the point where they'd go stand at the edge of our yard and look back at the bitch. They'd grab the motherfucking binoculars and look at her. Because it's like,
Play stupid games, win
Sticks-
stupid prizes.
Sticks
you know?
might have shown her my ass a couple times.
Oh, I'm sure you definitely
Allegedly.
Well, fuck, you want to look at me? Get a good look. I'll give you something to fucking remember.
You should have popped a blue chew at that point. At
What?
some point
did.
in time.
The
and
old
fucking-
man-
Yeesh.
The old man, he wasn't bad. I think he didn't have a problem, but his wife did.
So
So,
then
he
he
didn't want to
ultimately-
get
yeah.
didn't want to get mixed up in it.
Yeah,
He was
I
just
imagine.
kind of,
Right.
you guys stay in your yard, we'll stay in ours. I think that's how he was. But
Stay with your shit, we'll stay with ours. Point
Yeah.
blank, period.
Right.
the whole reason, come to find out, the reason she was so angry with us was because I guess they wanted that house for their daughter.
Right.
So, but like, if you wanted it for your daughter, then you should have fucking bought it.
No
Right.
kidding.
I mean, it's in the middle of the country. I think my mom and stepdad bought that house for $97,000.
It's a pretty good deal.
It was. They
Pretty good fucking deal.
refinanced for $115,000. I mean, that house.
Damn, that ain't bad.
We have 3 acres and the farmers own. It's one big yard, but the farmers have silos and a little like pool barn on it. So we have to share the driveway with them. But I mean, in total, it's probably 6-7 acres.
That's not bad at all.
And then just cornfields and woods.
It's not bad.
No, which I mean, you know, if I could buy a fucking house for $97,000 today, I'd jump on that motherfucker.
No shit.
Yeah, no kidding there.
But
Yeah.
But they passed.
Good. Fuck them. Let them go.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say good.
I mean, it's good for you guys. You don't have to fucking deal with them anymore.
But I feel bad for the kids. I do.
Their
feel
kids.
bad for
Yeah, I
the
mean, that
kids,
ain't. I mean,
'cause, you
yeah,
know,
it's always hard having somebody pass and shit like that.
yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's less headache for you guys and shit like that.
Right.
yeah.
I'm sure we'll have more stories though for the neighbor this summer.
Oh, yeah.
And hey, if her daughter wants a house, there she goes.
There you go.
There you
Right?
go, yeah.
We're gonna have. I know this summer we're gonna have some parties.
Yeah.
Well, and then we got movie nights, too.
We got movie nights.
Movie nights on top of all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Shawnee just got a projector.
Projector and a 16-foot inflatable
Mhm.
16?
foot.
I thought you said 6 foot. Wow, that's pretty big.
1.6 feet.
Not 1.6.
No,
1.6.
1.6.
Maybe we make friends with the neighbor. Say, look, bud.
No, fuck him. Fuck that. No. You're going way too far. Fuck that motherfucker. No.
So face the screen where he can't see it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Vaughn was talking about the other day. He was like, maybe we show him the screen. I said, no, we need to.
Yeah, I said we show him the screen and put on
No.
some raunchy ass fucking movie like 50 Shades of Grey.
I'll turn some fucking Pornhub on or something out there.
Well,
and fucking
that's.
watch it.
I think that
that's
might
where
be
you get into
illegal.
some- Yeah.
What about if it's just a movie? If it what about like sex tape?
Well, I said 50 Shades of Grey. That's a
Yeah,
pretty fucking
Vaughn
raunchy
said.
one.
Yeah, Vaughn said 50 Shades of Grey.
I don't know.
You know what I
don't
said?
how
You know
that
what?
works.
You know what I said? The first movie that we watched when when we like first do it. No kids. There can't be any kids here because this is kind of a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. It's a great movie. It's just very vulgar and very grotesque and uses a lot of explicit words. Django.
Yeah.
I said Bad Teacher. Bad Teacher's a good one.
Dirty Grandpa.
Ooh, yeah.
I said Jackass too, but that's.
Yeah, I told Vaughn, I was like, nah, fuck that, dude. And we can hook the speaker up to the projector, yeah. So that'd be pretty cool. So
Yeah, it won't be like playing off your phone or some shit. Does the inflatable thing have speakers on it or? Oh, okay.
not that I'm aware of.
I said that would be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty dope.
It'd probably be hard to do that in an inflatable thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Still a cool little idea though.
Well, let's start wrapping it up. We wanted to start doing a new kind of segment. Before we kind of wrap it up, I know we've invited a lot of you guys to like the Facebook page. I did check the other day, dude. We had like 120 something views on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, Brittany told me about it last night at dinner, and I was like,
Here, I'll pull it
holy
up right
shit.
now. We
Like,
can
I was
get
like,
a,
hell yeah. Like, hey, we fucking appreciate it, guys. Like,
Yeah.
you
Let's
know,
get a real time update right
like,
here at time of recording.
we're very appreciative of this shit
Yeah.
because this was just like a whim shit that we started to, we tried to start doing. Like,
As of right now, we are at 129 views.
so we've gotten 6 more since last night.
It's not bad. Hey, I'll
That's-
take it.
I'm pretty happy with it. I will say,
Man, that's crazy.
like, we did the meet the cast members. I put mine on there. I gave a little
Sticks
bio
is
about
posted.
mine. I did Sticks's. We're still waiting on Vaughn. I've asked him for the past week. He says he's waiting on a fucking picture from Caitlin.
Yeah, because I do not have pictures of the both of us on my phone.
But here's my problem. Like, just fucking get her fucking phone and get the fucking
All right,
picture.
here. How about this? I know you posted the kids. Obviously, I don't have any kids. Neither does Sticks.
No.
How about I use the picture of me, her, and Marley?
I don't give a fuck.
All
That's
right.
fine. That's fine.
All right, I'll do it. Post recording today. Does that make you fucking happy?
We won't see it till next week.
No.
Sticks. That's fine.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna do something different. Again, if you guys haven't yet liked it or subscribed to it, subscribe to the YouTube. So you
Subscribe
guys
to YouTube, like the video, like and follow the Facebook page.
like and follow the Facebook page. I run the Facebook page, so
yes. Well,
we'll
we all
have
to.
access to
Yeah.
it. I stay pretty consistent with it.
You're the more Facebook aficionado than me and Sticks are.
Yeah, so
that works out.
Facebook's kind of an older person's fucking jam.
Sticks just isn't a big social media person.
Yeah, he's not. He's really not.
I am, but only for the fact to watch things.
Yeah.
Facebook Reels, unmatched.
Yeah.
I get on Facebook Marketplace and YouTube to watch car videos, and that's about.
Yeah, he put it in his bio. Actually, I wrote that bio for Sticks yesterday.
Not all of it.
Most of it. I took some things that you guys that you wrote, and then I kind of put it.
Shout
in
out to the old lady because she helped me too.
She did. Shout out to Mrs.
We'll
Blue
say
Chew,
50,
Desiree,
50.
Mrs. Blue Chew.
50 Sean, 50 Desiree, 0 Sticks.
Yeah,
I
pretty
gave
much.
5%.
Yeah.
You gave the YouTube. There you go.
So we're gonna do a new thing. We're gonna do some inspirational quotes to kind of cap it off. We've got some heaters. So we're all going to read one. Vaughn, you go ahead and read one first, and I'll let you read one, Sticks, and then I will read the last one, and then I'll get us out of here. Sound good?
Yep.
So they're all heaters in my opinion. Some better than others. I'll just do a basic kind of one, but I do like it. If you keep carrying the same old bricks, you'll keep building the same old house. That's
a pretty good one.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one. Sticks, which one are you going to use, buddy?
Think I'm going to do the old let yesterday be yesterday.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, too.
Don't beat yourself up. Do we all fuck up? Yeah.
100%. Every day.
But, if you don't, just let it go.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
Yeah, that's kind of been one of my mottos, too. Like, even if I've had a bad day at work or something, like, leave work at work. That's a good quote, too.
Yeah, that's a big one.
You got to leave work at work.
And
like that kind of goes into with what you're saying, too. Like, leave yesterday in yesterday.
I think another one, too, because, sometimes day just feels like it's dragging.
Yeah.
Anxiety can build up.
Yep.
Day's got to end at some point.
It does.
Just tell you, days, it's got to come to an end at some point.
It does. At some point in time during that day, you are going to go home, whether you have a loved one to go home to, you have a dog to go home to, and shit. You might even be going home to yourself. The day's going to end. You're going to go home. You're going to lay your head on that pillow. You're going to close your eyes, and tomorrow's going to be a new day.
Yep. Every day's a new day.
At some point in time.
Here's a good one, too, just to kind of throw it in there. Every day above ground is a good day.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. That's a good old construction one there. Like,
that is.
How are we doing this morning? I woke up this morning.
Or, how we doing? Oh, living the dream. Or someone's at least.
Somebody's dream. All right, I'm going to get one here, and then we're gonna get out of here. And I know we kind of ran over a little bit longer. We're trying to get it to an hour.
Yeah, shooting for an hour. We're at about hour 26 right now. We might be able to cut it down a little bit, but probably not.
Yeah. It's just this is what happens when you get guys just fucking in here bullshitting and talking.
Yeah.
No kidding.
So we appreciate you guys listening. I'd say this will probably be out by
Sunday or Monday. Today's Saturday.
Yeah, today's Saturday. So yeah, probably either tomorrow or Monday.
Yep.
Okay. Sunday or Monday. I gotta say actual days because whatever. I'm gonna leave us with this quote, and we're gonna get out of here. The past is in your head. The present is in your eyes, but the future is in your hands.
Whoosh. That's a big one right there.
Just think about it. The past is in your head. The future or the present is in your hands.
Oh, you fucked up.
I know. The past is in your head. The present is in your eyes. The future is in your hands. No matter what happens, no matter what goes on, something can always be in the past. You put that in the back of the head.
Let yesterday be yesterday.
Exactly. The present is in your eyes. You're always seeing it in front of you, right? You're seeing what's going on in present time.
Yep.
Right?
You don't see into the future.
The future is in your hands. What you do with your hands, whatever you decide to do, motions, grab things, start a new trade, start a new job, anything like that can base how your future is going to be.
That's in your hands.
It is. All right. Like and follow us on the old Facebook page. Subscribe to the old YouTube. Outside of that, we'll catch you guys on the next one.